Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. And I've got a spiritual growth read for you. I definitely have not in the last few months been like going on a specific schedule with the reads at all, but I realized that I got a little behind a couple weeks ago because I've been busy, but I'd like to take a moment to announce we have memberships now. There's a join button on my channel. It's wild. Thank you for everybody who has contributed to helping in that process. And yeah, check out the perks. I probably will add another tier at some point because I really like to add yoga and meditation to the channel. So yeah, anything you might need from me is down in the description box below. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can, including this exact spread. So if you want to know how to spiritually grow in your spiritual journey, then this can be a really great way to get more information, get more insight. All right, we're going to get right into it. I have the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. So what is Capricorn's energy right now? How are they spiritually growing? And what do they need to know at this point in time? Any messages for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn placements? We have, wow, Merkaba and Transition. I don't think I've ever had these two cards come out in this spread, so that's cool. I'm going to read the descriptions in a moment because I got the book with me. But instantly in the Transition card, the whatever this thing is, it looks like an octopus, like the underneath of an octopus. So that's interesting. Somebody here like octopuses? I don't know why I said it that way. Purple could definitely be quite significant though. Okay, any other messages from the Moonology deck? Can you give me more information? What else do my Capricorns need to know during this time? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Can I get another one? Can I get another card, please? One more card. And then I'll get into reading the descriptions of these two. I'm not super familiar with Merkaba. If I could pronounce it, maybe I might know a little bit more about it. One more card. Just one. One more card. You see they're jumping, right? Like, it's not just me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So we got some Leo energy going down. All right. We got blue, we got yellow, we got purples up in here. I don't know. It's kind of, I feel like it's going to be a very interesting reading. 31, okay, 32, and then 43. Okay. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Ooh, you must have reached a new realm of like spiritual consciousness then. Because I know in the last quite a few readings, we've been talking about Akashic records. It keeps coming up in reads. And I know that a couple of you have commented, like confirming that for me. So that's cool. The word Merkaba can loosely be translated as chariot. Ooh. It refers to the human light body, the energy field all around all humans that is generated by the quantum parts of our DNA. Therefore, this field is quantum as well. It is in this field that we communicate with our consciousness and where our Akashic records are stored. The human Akasha can be described as the total history of everything that a human being has experienced on planet Earth, held as energy in the etheric field around the human being. This energy field has the geometric shape of a star tetrahedron, which consists of two equally sized interlocking fields of tetrahedra. Oh my God, the words today. Pyramids with a common center. Through the counter spinning of these fields while breathing in certain patterns, it is believed that we can change or move our perception of reality into other dimensions. Oh, interesting. The arrowhead pattern refers to our ancient past as well as our alien and off-planet connection to other realities. The water in the background indicates the emotional realm, the guidance system that helps us navigate through the world of energies in relation to our physical bodies. The green and turquoise indicate our heart-based truth, and the surrounding square represents the physical world in which our reality is based. Interesting. I think some of you are like diving really deep into your spiritual practices. So this is awesome. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So I feel like this is signaling like a transitional period, which you probably have been experiencing for a little while. So it feels to me like you've either been in a transitional period or you're going to be entering one. Every one of you is going to be very different, but this is like overall energy. Obviously, I'm reading for more than one person. Transition can be described as the passage from one stage to another. However deeply or mildly it impacts our lives, transition always implies change of some sort. And most of us are afraid of change. We want things to stay the same. We want to stay in the comfort zone we've created. Well, isn't that the truth? Unfortunately, change is the one certainty in life that we can all count on. Change is necessary to allow room for the new to emerge and the old to pass. Change is necessary for growth to occur. Change is a fundamental universal law. Transition describes this process of change, a time when things are moving, morphing, and shifting. And in the midst of this process, it's common for nothing to feel clear, comfortable, or safe. Yeah, I think that it's safe to say that you guys have been in this transition, because even I'm reading this and being like, yeah, that's been most of 2024. Yay! Being pushed and pulled from our existing state into one that is unfamiliar isn't easy. And the most feared transition of all is one we all face eventually: death. The transition from our physical bodies to the world of spirit. Because we have so little understanding of the true nature of our existence and our connection, and of our connection to the cosmos, we tend to fear death as a perceived ending. Okay. As in this activation, the snake, oh, it's a snake. Cool. The snake is a traditional symbol for death and transition in many cultures and belief systems due to its perceived ability to reborn many times during its lifetime by shedding its skin. Behind it, the background shows not only the grid of the flower of life, which is the connection with the earth plane, but also, oh my God, but also the Merkaba, a reference to our existential ability to traverse between layers of time and dimension. The colors indigo, violet, and magenta are indications of our deep spiritual connection to the cosmos and the whole existence, making any transition but a moment in a ongoing infinite journey. Well, this is wild. You see how those connected to each other? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a cool read. I can't. Like, let's get right into it. I'm already feeling like a jolt of energy. This is cool. So time to take time to breathe out. Feels more like a sigh of relief. I won't say like rest necessarily, but like maybe taking some time out to recognize like how hard you've been working, how hard things have really been, how challenging life has been to you or is being currently, right? Don't let pride get in your way though, right? So you can be a person who can reflect and look back on things, but not as a way to hold on to those things. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So a little bit of Leo's energy here. Can you give me more information through the tarot? What's going on for Capricorns during this time in terms of their spiritual journeys? Can you give me more information, please? The Empress. Hello. Ah! You see these things? Just popping out everywhere. Ugh. Oh, hello, Seven of Swords in reverse. We love to see that, but we're not taking it. There it is. Okay. Four of Pentacles, the Devil. I just heard hold fast, hold tight. Ooh, hold on to your values. Hold on to your values. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Can you give me more information, please? Princess of Wands. So that's the page in this deck. There's something that you really want to go after that is like, I don't want to say inspiring you. I want to say that it like ignites a passion within you. What else, Spirit? These cards today are a little finicky. The Sun, Queen of Pentacles, and then we have Death. Obviously, I was talking about death in the transition card. So I was like, I wonder if death is going to come out. And it did. It did. I have 3 more cards. 3 more. Let's see. Ooh, 4 cups. We got 2 4s. It's the only minors. 2 more. 2 more cards. Knight of Cups underneath the Princess. Okay, 1 more, please. 1 more card. Finish off this read. What do we need? Okay, cool. 5 of Swords. something you have been fighting for a while. Okay. 2, 3. We've got 4 majors here, being Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Leo, and Scorpio. This is definitely giving lots of change and, again, transition. So change is the only real constant in life. And therefore, like, we cannot stay the same, especially as humans. We're meant to evolve. We're meant to grow. We're meant to transition often. It can be exhausting, you know, at times, of course, like that. I don't want to not acknowledge that, but for the most part, I just genuinely feel like this is for those of you who might be afraid to start really moving your own mountains. Like, so, you know how us goats, us Capricorns were represented as a goat? We, as earth signs, get very stagnant at times. Like, we love our comfort. Like, that's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But sometimes you have to move the mountain that you're on in order to see a different view or a different experience, right? Why did we choose this particular mountain? What if this mountain isn't really benefiting us anymore? Maybe we need to transition to a different mountain or just a different place. For some of you, you need to move where you live. Also feels like this sense of like prioritizing your peace has been a big factor this year for you. And like, I know I've definitely been advising all of you to do that, to prioritize your peace. Definitely in, I don't want to say it was the last reading, but maybe the reading before that one, that message definitely came up. I could be talking to feminines here. We have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, but I do not have to. Males are obviously always welcome on this channel. I am not gender specific. I have definitely read for males before. We have a Princess of Wands and a Knight of Cups, though. These don't necessarily feel like people. This just generally feels like oh. So you know how I was saying with the Princess of Wands that there's something that you're very inspired by or like that you really love? Like it ignites this passion within you. I think you're romanticizing what that looks like, or you need to. It's giving manifestation. That's what it's giving. And I'm so for it. Like, maybe you're asking yourself, how would this make me feel if I pursued this? I also feel like you're challenging yourself at this time to do hard things, and that's amazing. That's very courageous of you. And then, like, doors are opening for you. I don't know. I feel as though, like, there's this one thing on your mind, and it's been on your mind, and you're, like, meditating over it. You're putting it into... not putting it into, you're using it as motivation, as like something to look forward to. So typically the Four of Cups looks a little different in traditional tarot. I'll show you. So she's in meditation, and what she does has prayer hands. That's what it's called. And it's a mudra. But like, notice that above her is that fourth cup, and it's like in a bubble. It's like you've been thinking about how to open up opportunities for yourself, maybe, or wondering if there is opportunities out there. Like, what are your options? You have Death underneath Four of Pentacles. You know what this is giving me? To be honest with you, it's giving a lot of change and transformation, but like on the level of staying away from controlling the narrative. Like, again, talking about that stagnancy, like you're too comfortable in your comfort zone, and therefore you're not really growing. You need to be growing. And that's what the Empress definitely talks about, is like expansion and growth. She's not in a space where she's keeping herself stagnant or holding herself back from her fullest potential, right? Rightfully so. I think a lot of us do that, like, even if that's not intentional. I'm not implying that you're purposely holding yourself back. I'm just giving you what I see. There's a lot of like orb objects in these cards. I'm almost wondering if you see colored orbs at all. That's going to be for like maybe one person. Is anybody here a dancer by chance? Like somebody who likes movement, who likes to dance? Like, you don't have to be professional. Maybe you just enjoy a late night dance sesh by yourself. I do. So I can level with you there. Yeah, like you're breaking free from this box you've put yourself in. I don't know if you can see, but in the Four of Pentacles here, it's the four pentacles inside of it looks clear to me, clear box. Rectangular in shape. But it's like you don't need to be in the box. You actually need to be outside of the box, experiencing things, and in order to see what opportunities you really have. I also love that the sun came out, because we have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way, from the Moonology deck. And I was also thinking, I wonder if we're going to get a Leo card to come out. I think you can take one right out of Leo's book, but like really putting yourself out there and just saying screw it will be most beneficial. With the Five of Swords underneath the sun, this is giving the impression of like, no matter what, prioritize your peace, your happiness, go after your goals, stay focused. And whatever everyone else is doing doesn't necessarily matter unless it pertains to, you know, close friends or something like that. I'm just speaking generally here, because you have something really beautiful that needs to be revealed, that needs to be shared, whether that be like a business. Like I'm kind of getting like business from the Queen of Pentacles for some odd reason, because usually I get that from the King, but queens can do business too, you know. For some odd reason I wanted to say player hater. Don't be a player hater. What? Oh gosh, I don't know where that came from. We have Cancer, we have Pisces here, we have Aquarius, and Capricorn. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn Sun, right? 4? Yes, because 3 is, I believe, Capricorn Jupiter. And then 2 is... Ooh, I think 2 is Moon. We also have Capricorn and Sagittarius in the Queen of Pentacles, because it's the December card. Okay, I want to get some advice. What is the advice for my Capricorns for this reading? What is the advice for my Capricorns in this reading? What is the advice? King of Wands. Hell yeah. Oh, this is talking all about like confidence and just like being in a leadership space. I feel like you owe it to yourself to not second guess your actions, your words, your intellect, your talents. Like, stop dimming your light just to make everybody else feel comfortable and make them feel good. Like, they can do that all by them damn selves. Like, nobody needs to do that for them. Hopefully everybody is an adult, you know. The impression I'm definitely getting for advice here is to just like own your shit, be on top of what you're doing and stay focused during this time, because transition is a great time for change, and with change comes blessings. Especially when you're making the right decisions and making the right moves for you, not anybody else. Hopefully that makes sense. What is the advice? Any other advice from my Capricorns? Any other advice? Oh my goodness. Any other advice? You see these cards are getting like all unruly. They don't want to cooperate. Any other advice? Oh, flu. We got Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Anything else? Can I have another card? Please and thank you. Anything else? Anything? Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. This is quite incredible. I hope this was helpful for most of you, if not all of you. This feels very much like you just need to keep your focus on you. And even if right now you're going through, you know, personal struggles or even just financial struggles, whatever the struggle is, a resolution is coming. I don't know what that is, so, you know, like, I can't just literally tell you exactly what's going to happen. That's not how this works. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was helpful. I so appreciate every single person that comes to this channel. And like, share, subscribe, please and thank you. I'm still doing my contest. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away an oracle deck and a free reading. So 2 winners. I only have 4 entries right now. So I'm going to put up a cue card here. It's going to pop up at the top of the screen. Go to that reading and leave me a comment on that reading. Just that reading. Not this video, this one. Okay, it's going to pop up. Or maybe it already popped up. So when you comment, you enter. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I'm probably not going to pick you. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, so far, the 4 people that have entered they're not subscribers. So fully up for grabs at this point. Just saying. But yeah, anything you might need from me is down below, and I will see you in the next reading. Know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. Bye, Capricorns.